Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Dream back with another trucking video for you guys today. I'm sorry you guys have to see my long ass in this video, but it's early in the morning. I woke up at 4 in the morning today. Too lazy to put on a shirt. But other than that, let's get right into this video. I don't know. I feel like this whole freaking week I've had nothing but bad luck after bad luck. Bad day after bad day after bad day. Literally the whole last week. And I've been wanting to make videos, and I have been making videos. I just never uploaded them because, let's say I would finish recording a video, and by the time it would upload, because it takes several hours to upload because my Wi-Fi sucks, my data sucks, before it even got to the point where it uploaded, something else were to happen, which was more bad luck, and it would just, I would just be like, you know what, I should include that in this video. Let me update it, let me remake it again. And it was just like that for the last few days. So I know I made a video like this a few days ago, or about last week, and I'm gonna update you guys because trust me, things have just been really terrible. And the pay period ended on Wednesday night. Today is Saturday morning. So I know for sure I am not going to make anything close to the 900 that I made last week, and that's gonna suck because I really wanted to invest everything again this week, because last week I invested everything into the stocks, into like cryptocurrencies, except for $100 just to like have cash, that way I could buy food and stuff like that, right? But everything else literally went into the stock market, and it's making me money or losing me money, whatever side you want to think of it, right? I'm getting sidetracked, but let me start this off a few days ago, about a week ago really. A week ago I had an empty load that I had to swap for a preloaded load, right? A preloaded load is a load that is already loaded for you, a preloaded trailer, I'm sorry. All you have to do is hook it, get the paperwork, and drive off, right? I get to this location at around 12 noon. And just for the security guard to tell me that that preloaded trailer has not been loaded yet, right? Which doesn't make sense. To add on top of that, there was no workers that day, meaning I had to go back the next morning to pick up the trailer. I'm pissed because it was noon. I only drove for about 3-4 hours that day, meaning the rest of the day was literally thrown out the window. I was not going to be getting paid for waiting until the next morning. I was irritated at this point, right? Next morning, I get there just for the security guard to tell me that that load has been canceled. I was supposed to take it to San Antonio, Texas, and it was canceled. And it sucked because, again, another day wasted. Well, to be fair, I did wait several hours for dispatch to send me a new trailer. I mean, a new trip, but I still wasted several hours waiting. And that's what sucked. Eventually, I did get another trip, which was 8 hours from my location. So I drove 8 hours. By the time I got there, I was really low on hours. So I eventually had to stay there overnight. But not because I wanted to, but because by the time that I went to go scale to get outside of that lot, the second lot, I was overweight by 3,000 pounds on one of my axles, right? So the security guards recommended that I were to slide my tandems and the issue should be fixed. Turns out my tandems wouldn't slide. And I know how to slide your tandems, so it's not like something that was my issue, right? It was issues with the actual trailer itself. The next morning, I call dispatch, I call roadside assistance. I literally spent 8 hours the next day waiting for roadside, not just waiting for roadside, but like collectively in that parking lot. Either me trying to go in and out, trying to fix it, no luck, waiting for roadside taking extra longer because they have to go to the shop to pick up another basically something that will fix the trailer. And it turned out to be like a leak where the guy had to go under the trailer and replace something, so it wasn't something I could have just taken care of, right? Point of the story is I got there I woke up, went on duty about 7 in the morning, got out of there around after 3 p.m. So about 8 hours that I was stuck waiting there, not getting paid. And when I told dispatch, I didn't qualify for the detention pay or over something pay. I don't know. I didn't qualify to get paid because I wasn't there for 24 hours waiting on roadside, right? So that was really bad. The last 2 days were already bad waiting wise, and then add another day on top of that. Whatever. I go scale again. I'm 200 pounds overweight. I'm like, oh, whatever. I'm gonna just slide my tandems out of Love's. I just need to get out of here, right? They let me get out of there. I slide my tandems out of Love's. After that, I don't reweigh it, but I'm assuming the best of the best, right? I'm taking a chance. Everything turned out fine after that, but I go deliver it, and I get to this next location the next day at 3 in the morning. Oh, I mean, I'm sorry, at 3 p.m. When I get there, it turns out that this location is closed. They only accept deliveries from 4 in the morning to 10:15 in the morning, which is really early compared to other companies. I'm like, whatever. There's a Flying J's literally across the street. But the thing that sucks is I literally wasted about half of my day that day because I couldn't drive. Next morning, I get there at 4 in the morning. 4 in the morning because the night before I get a call from dispatch, someone in Utah telling me that I have 2 loads for that same location. So to deliver the first load at 4 in the morning, go pick up the second load, which is in the same city. So money wise, it's gonna suck for me because the trip was about 10 miles to pick it up, and then to take that second delivery at 6 in the morning. So like a 2-hour span, right? I'm like, okay. I get to that location at 4 in the morning. I tell the people that work there, like, hey, I'm here for my first delivery. I know my appointment is at 6, but dispatch told me to be here at 4 because I have a second load. The guys were like, nope, we can't accept you. Your appointment is at 6, so you will have to be unloaded at 6 or after 6. I was like, damn, 2 hours wasted, but I understand because the appointment was at 6. So I let dispatch know. Another thing that I let the workers there know is, hey, I have a second trip here. Do you think I'll be able to get unloaded? Right away, they're like, nope. We see that trip was scheduled for 4, which I'll get into that shortly, but there was no way that I'm gonna get my second trailer unloaded. So at this point, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna call my dispatch. I'm gonna send them a macro because I'm just gonna waste the whole day here if that second trip is not gonna get unloaded today, right? 6:30, so about 2.5 hours later, I finally start getting unloaded. And it takes about 2 hours because it's only one person. I get out of there at about 8, right? And keep in mind, I'm still waiting for a new trip or updates about the second trip. I get no updates. So I go over, drive to a Love's, which is like 5 minutes away, and I stay there for a few hours just waiting. I don't right away go to pick up the second trip because I'm like, it's not gonna get delivered today, so why even bother, right? A few minutes later, I do get an update saying that they did change the delivery till the next day, but that's about it. That rest of that day was gone, was thrown away. So I go pick up that second load, and to make things worse, when I get to that location, I drop off my trailer and I pick up I look for the second trailer that I'm supposed to pick up, and it's not there. I'm looking everywhere. I call dispatch. They don't see it in the system. They just know that it's there, but it's not showing where. I go to the office. They can't help me because I need a pickup number. When I call dispatch, they don't know the pickup number. Several hours go by. I'm stuck in the lot waiting, and it turns out that another England driver just dropped it off, and it wasn't supposed to be loaded from that company that I'm supposed to be picking up from. It's just, I don't know what the situation was, but another England driver went to that lot, switched trailers or something, and left that trailer there. So that's why the office didn't have record of it. That's why there was no pickup number and etc. Right? Just to give you guys context. I got irritated. I looked through the whole freaking lot and I finally found it. That was irritating. I drove it to the Love's. I stayed there overnight. Went the next morning at 4 in the morning. Oh, I'm sorry, at 3 in the morning the next morning. And I was irritated. I finally got unloaded. I left there about 3 hours after I got there. And I got another trip finally. That trip was supposed to go to, was it this trip that I'm going at right now? I believe so. pick up in Iowa. Yes, it's the trip that I'm at right now. So I'm supposed to pick up a trip from Iowa and head over to Wyoming, right? Which is heading closer to home, heading closer to Los Angeles. And that's good because earlier this week, I get a phone call from Walmart telling me they have open positions for dedicated. But I tell them, sign me up. But right now, I'm currently speaking with a dispatch from Target. I'd be interested, but I guess I'm gonna have to go with Target because they offered me that position first. I have a teammate planned out, someone that's already working for Target. They're like, okay, I'm gonna set you up that way. At least your process is rolling already, right? It's weird because a few days after that, I get a text message from a dispatch in Target telling me that, hey, your process has started since the 1st of this month. We already let your dispatch know. Your dispatch is already aware. You have about 1 week left of OTR. So just make sure that they route you over to the LA area or to California. That's why I thought I'm starting to go over there, right? Heading over to Wyoming because it's closer. Yesterday, I ended up getting another trip update for the next trip. I'm going back to Nebraska after this trip, which makes no sense because I'm going back east. So I don't know. I'm supposed to only have the next few days of OTR, but they keep sending me back this way. And keep in mind, I'm running out of hours. I have about 9 hours left of my clock before I need to do my 34-hour reset. So that's gonna delay it even more. But other than that, that's the best news I've gotten. My future teammate already has been contacting me, telling me that they already contacted him, telling him to get ready. They're gonna make us team drivers and stuff like that. And my teammate is somebody that I went to school with, someone that I talk to constantly every single day, telling me the ups and downs of like Target. I'm telling him the ups and downs, the negative stuff that I'm going through, and he's just helping me throughout the way. We're helping each other throughout the way, so I know we're gonna get along. Not only in Target, but it's gonna be nice because I mean, we're gonna get along. I started training in Target, so I already know the routes. I already know what to expect, and he's gonna fill me in with like, okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and basically just to like keep me up to date of how things are going, right? So that was the update I wanted to give you guys. I know I'm missing a few details, like days before the day that got canceled, but I don't know. Money wise, I am not gonna be getting paid what I am expecting to get paid on Monday. I've been taking out cash advances because, like I said, I only used $100 for cash. Everything else went into stocks, went into cryptocurrencies, and etc. And I've been buying shirts. Let me show you guys the last shirt that I bought. I bought this pretty cool. You can't really see it, but you guys, if you guys have been driving, you guys pretty much have seen this shirt around, like Loves or Pilots and stuff. It's a Silverado with an American flag and stuff, and I'm planning on getting a Silverado, either 3 cars, a Silverado, Camaro ZL1, or a Tesla Model S. But obviously, I'm not rich, so the last two most likely not. But I didn't have that shirt in my size, so I had to cut the sleeves, and I don't know. I just need to work out in general, but I'm excited to go to Target. I'm really excited because the pay is going to be awesome. I'm going to be going home every single week, and I'm familiar with it, so it's going to be pretty nice. So that's the update I have for you guys. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, I'll see you guys when I go over to Target.